What trait do you admire in President Bush?
Again, I have a very frank tone of... I think that President Bush needs to correct his ways.
What do you admire about him?
Is
there anything?
American people.
Any trait?
As an American citizen, tell me, what trait do you admire?
Well, Mr. Bush is without question a very religious man, for example, as you are. I wonder if there's anything that you've seen in President Bush that you admire.
Well, is Mr. Bush a religious man?
Very much so, as you are.
What religion, please tell me, tells you as a follower of that religion to occupy another country and kill its people? Please tell me, does Christianity tell its followers to do that? Judaism for that matter? Islam for that matter? What prophet tells you to send 160,000 troops to another country, kill men, women, and children? You just can't wear your religion on your sleeve or just go to church. You should be truthfully religious. Religion tells us all that you should respect the property, the life of different people. Respect human rights. Love your fellow man. And once you hear that a person has been killed, you should be saddened. You shouldn't sit in a room, a dark room, and hatch plots. And because of your plots, many thousands of people are killed. Having said that, we respect the American people. And because of our respect for the American people, we respectfully talk with President Bush. We have a respectful tone. But having said that, I don't think that that is a good definition of religion. Religion is love for your fellow man, brotherhood, telling the truth.
I take it you can't think of anything you like about President Bush.
Well, I'm not familiar with the gentleman's private life. Maybe in his private life he is very kind or a determined man. I'm not aware of that. I base my judgment on what I see in his public life. Having said that, I think that President Bush can behave much better. There were golden opportunities there for President Bush. He should have used them better.
I asked President Bush what he would say to you if he were sitting in this chair. And he told me, quote, "Speaking to you, you've made terrible choices for your people. You've isolated your nation. You've taken a nation of proud and honorable people and made your country the pariah of the world." These are President Bush's words to you. What's your reply to the president?
Well, President Bush is free to think as he pleases and to say what he pleases. I don't oppose the freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of speech. President Bush is free to say what he pleases, but these would not change the truth. So that President Bush knows the Iranian people are dearly loved today. We can very well put this to the test to find out who has become isolated. Again, maybe one of my friends could go to another country and a friend of President Bush could go to the same country. Find out which one of us is isolated. You're free to choose any country you like. I don't think that President Bush has said these things. Rather, I prefer to think that this is your impression of what the president has said.
I'm quoting the president directly for the record.
This is a direct quote. So, well, this tells me that there's a great divide between us.